Hello, I'm Hunter.
Hi, I'm Megan, and today we're making chicken piccata.
And so the first step here is we're going to take this chicken cutlet and we're going to put a little salt and pepper on each side evenly. So here we are, we're just going to take a little salt and sprinkle that on, rub that in, and then a little pepper and do the same. Not too much, we don't want to kill it, and we're going to do that on both sides.
It's already dead.
Just like this, and make sure you really rub it in. That's how it stays on there and really flavors the chicken.
For the next step, you're going to place the chicken in the flour. Next, dip it in the eggs and let the excess drip off, and then place it in the breadcrumbs so that you have a fine, even layer.
So first, we're going to take our chicken breast cutlet and we're just going to lay it in the flour and get that covered. Once we're done with that, we'll dip it in the egg and make sure that you kind of wring it out so that it's not too bad. And then lay it in the breadcrumbs and kind of press down firmly so that it's evenly coated on all sides. Right there is a completed piece of chicken. Okay, so now that we have the chicken cutlets breaded, we're going to be adding them to our skillet, which is behind us here. And so we'll be first adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of butter, and we'll let that melt down. And then we'll place each cutlet in, and we don't want to crowd the skillet, so we might do 3 each. And we actually might want to do 3 minutes on each side and only flip once. And we want to see the chicken turn golden brown, and that should tell us that it's pretty much done.
Okay, so once your skillet is at a medium-high temperature, you want to add your 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of oil. Buttering out. And you want to let that melt. Get it all over the pot. Make sure it's nice and covered. And that will give you a great foundation for your chicken. So, then you're going to take your tongs and take your chicken and you're going to lay it in the pan. We're going to do 3 at a time so that the pan's not too crowded. And you want to let it cook for about 3 minutes on each side, only turning once. And you want to let it cook until it's a nice golden brown. So when you're ready to flip, you just want to make sure you turn them over and make sure it lays nice and evenly so you get a full cook. So when you get to this nice golden brown, they should be about done. And you're going to take it off. And there you go. And you're going to get ready to do your next batch then. You can add more oil if you need. For our next step, we're going to be sauteing asparagus as a side, and that will then be used to flavor a sauce for our chicken. To make the asparagus, we will use 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and cook that with the asparagus for about 5 minutes. So you add the 2 tablespoons of oil and 2 tablespoons of butter. And you'll mix that around so that it fully covers the pan. And put the asparagus in as well. To make the sauce, we're going to add capers, lemon juice, and white cooking wine, and let that cook for about 4 minutes. After about 5 minutes, the asparagus should have softened, so you're going to add your lemon juice, 1/4 cup of capers, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 1/2 cup of white cooking wine. You'll let this cook for about 4 minutes and then your sauce will be ready. After about 4 minutes, you want to take the asparagus out. And then we're going to let the sauce render for a little bit.
And so here we have our finished dish of chicken piccata with a side of asparagus. And Howard, if you'd like to come try this and tell them what you think, we'd love for you to try it.
This looks lovely. Let me try this. Asparagus happens to be one of my personal favorites. But so is chicken.
Can't go wrong with chicken.
You can never go wrong with chicken piccata. Freshly made. I have it oh so sparingly. That is really good.
Thank you.
You guys knocked this out of the park.
Thank you very much.
No problem, thank you.
It was all
I'm going to go finish this now, but this is really good. You should try this. Thanks for watching.
right. Well, thank you.
you.